A 13-year-old boy has been given a life sentence, with a minimum tariff of 12 years, for murdering a woman by punching her then stamping on her face. Glynis Bensley, 47, was killed outside the Seven Stars pub in Smethwick, West Midlands, on September 3. The judge lifted restrictions on her killer Petri Kurti, being named. A second defendant, Zoheb Majid, 20, of Cheshire Road, Smethwick, was jailed for 10 years at Wolverhampton Crown Court, for her manslaughter. He was found not guilty of her murder. My right arm. Judge John Warner said Kurti had been described afterwards as boastful and not caring less, but also later crying, saying he had not meant to do it. He told the pair it had been Ms Bensley's enormous misfortune to cross paths with you at 12:20 GMT that night, resulting in her death. Michael Turner QC, representing Kurti, said in mitigation he was susceptible to the influence of older people and his criminality should not be mistaken for maturity, adding he had some learning difficulties. Joe Sidhu QC, who represented Majid, said his client had played a limited role in the assault, but expressed genuine remorse for his part, despite going to buy a bag of croissants at a local shop after the attack. Both defendants were also found guilty of robbery after they stole her phone, cash, cigarettes, and jewelry before leaving her for dead. A post-mortem examination found Ms Bensley suffered a fatal head injury. Glynis' sister Dawn said, "We are a very close and supportive family and always look out for each other. To try and explain how Glynis' murder has affected us is very hard to put into words. Glynis was my only sister and best friend. I would describe her as my right arm and I thought we would grow old together." Ms Bensley was on her way home from the Seven Stars when she was attacked, West Midlands police said. Police said Kurti had been joined by Majid on a bicycle. After he had robbed her, Kurti stamped on her face with such force his footprint was left on her cheek, a spokesman said. Det Ch Sam Ridding said, Ms Bensley was tragically in the wrong place at the wrong time and was randomly picked out by the pair believing that she was a man and that she was wearing a gold bracelet. It was clearly the joint intention of the pair to use violence on anyone they targeted. Martin Lindop, from West Midlands Crown Prosecution Service, said, these two defendants had targeted Ms Bensley because she was a vulnerable female who was walking home on her own at night. Our thoughts are today with the family and friends of Ms Bensley.